things accomplished and the whole welcome to Haps things. And I thought, you know what? We meant to have a broadcast. We wanted to have a broadcast a lot earlier, but it didn't happen. So, happened. So, oh yeah, hey, Martin, want to say your thing?
Oh yeah.
Maybe,
Oh, I get to say,
welcome.
hi, Kimber.
Yeah.
Welcome, replay viewers. I'm just waiting to see how this plays out ahead of us. A narrow road and snowbanks and two cars trying to pass each other.
Yeah, older neighborhoods.
Yep.
Back
Toronto
when.
finally got its snow.
Yeah, Toronto finally got snow. That's right.
This happened
Finally.
yesterday.
Yesterday, nothing. Nothing functioned. So I guess it's good that we're technically on a stay-at-home order.
Uh-huh. Technically.
Technically. Technically. So yeah, we've been looking at places. Yay. Snow! Shane's like, snow! Snow! Yeah, this is
And,
just for you, honey.
and this is one of the most popular toboggan hills in Toronto.
Oh, God, yeah.
Actually, earlier today, did you notice how busy it was?
Yes, I did.
It was like packed.
Top of Riverdale Park. The hill is huge.
Down into the valley.
Huge. Looks like there's still people,
Still people.
still
Yeah.
people tobogganing.
Yeah, well, they're putting their toboggans away, finishing up for the day.
This hill is oh my God.
The joy right now is it's dark down there.
Yeah.
On the hill. You can't tell if there's somebody in dark clothing like trying to climb up.
Serious exercise hill. This hill is always. Look at that view. Yes, that is
downtown.
Toronto. That's downtown Toronto. Yeah. This is Riverdale. Riverdale is one of the oldest neighborhoods in the city. A lot of these houses date back to, a few of them are mid 1800s, and this used to be a whole estate area. And my mother lives in the Bain Co-op, so we tried to get back into the co-op because Martin and I did live there at one time, but the lists right now are closed. So we dropped in anyway and filled out a new form, and we'll see what happens. Been spring weather here, short sleeves. Hey, is this the I Can't Drive 55 support group? Hi, John.
Hey, Don.
But you see this big, huge, this big building, this old building here in front?
Look, the dump truck comes through.
That was the Don Jail. I say was. Well, did you want to? Oh, no. Okay. I was going to say, did you want to turn around, but that'll put it on your side.
Yeah.
It's a little Riverdale, little tiny Riverdale library. I spent a lot of my childhood reading in that little circular tunnel. But yeah, so here we go. This big old building here was the Don Jail. It still technically is, but they've turned it into a medical building now to go with the big seniors medical center behind it, but which they built recently. But yeah, so they've taken out all the cells and turned it into offices and rooms, and yeah, so it's quite a different life now. But that building goes back to the early 1800s, back when they needed somewhere to put the criminals. So you arrested someone downtown, you brought them over. There was a different bridge here. You brought them over the bridge, and basically the criminals got taken out of the downtown. And people used to say, because back when I was a kid and living in this neighborhood, people used to say to me, aren't you worried about the Don Jail? Because it was a jail at that time. And I'm like, no, if someone breaks out, last thing they're going to do is hang around. They're not going to hang around. Old church. Nerd. What? What?
Who said nerd?
Dawn called me a nerd. Dawn called me a nerd. This little area here, this is actually a newer building made to look like an older building. But this whole neighborhood here is referred to as Cabbage Town, because it was mostly Irish, and they would have cabbage gardens in their places. So they would grow cabbages in their front yard.
So this entire strip along this side of the river, the west bank of the river, was all Irish.
Yeah.
It's just south of here is our neighborhood, Corktown.
Corktown, which is Irish, or was
Settlers
Irish.
County Cork.
So yes, we've we've had a very, very long day of seeing places, and bumped into the landlord in the hallway, and he was like, "What are you doing? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do about it? What are you gonna do about it?" You know, I need to know. I need to know. And I'm like, "Oh, give it a rest. Give it a rest. You'll know when we know." Library book work nerd. What? No.
Oh, being in the
Although
library.
I'm
Yeah, talk about being in the library as a kid.
although I'm really well. No, I was reading science fiction. I guess that makes me a geek and a nerd. I'm cool with that. Reading was a huge thing for me when I was younger. I'd like to get back into it. It really does work the brain.
Yep.
And I don't think I read enough. You know, Worm. Oh, Worm. Bookworm. Well, you know, when you get beaten up on a lot and you weren't the most popular kid in school and you got teased a lot, you tend to hide in books. And I did that a lot. A lot. So we're back down in our neighborhood. So this is going to be a really short cast because we're going to be back once we get inside. We have to cook dinner. So we thought we'd do a proper broadcast while we cook dinner, and you know, you guys can hang out with us and we can get caught up and see if you guys can keep us awake. You know, hid by drawing. Hid by drawing. This person doesn't know what they're doing. Streaker! No! Oh, we turned in time.
Not get run over by a streaker.
Yeah, let's not get run over by a streaker. That would be a good idea to not get run over by a streaker. So there's
I've seen people around here
building?
walking southward with toboggans. I'm assuming they're using some of the hillsides at Torktown Commons.
probably. I mean,
A few nice little hillsides there.
yeah. Snow! Snow way. You hid by books. I was a reject, so I drew through my childhood. Ah. I used to doodle a lot, and I loved coloring books because I never colored like everyone else. I never colored normal.
That was me.
I do all these shadings, and you were the what?
I was a doodler too.
You're a doodler, yeah. I had there too, hon. Now I'm an audio bookworm. That's all I have time for. Can you be an audio bookworm? Because the whole point of bookworm is the worms would eat paper, like eat the books.
Mm-hmm.
Warm and toasty there. Oh, I don't mind. I don't mind the snow at all. I got my ski socks on under my boots. Oh no, snow stuff. Good damn phone. It's okay. It's okay. Yes, snow stuff. In the 70s today. Wow. Yeah, our wind chill factor is like negative 11 or 12. But yesterday, no, that was yesterday. Today, I think it's only about negative 5 or 6 Celsius, of course, not Fahrenheit. But yes, we finally got our snow, and it actually stayed on the ground this time. You can see, being in the city, it's all packed down and slushy, and Martin's somewhere behind me. Oh no, Martin's sneaking up on me. You saw your feelings for a second there.
My tonsils, I still have mine.
Oh yeah, rub it in. I don't have mine. Rub it in. That's not nice, Martin. I used to love you. Oh, my hand's getting cold. Vancouver snow was sparkly. Well, this stuff is until you tread on it. But it's a different kind of, it's not as sparkly. You're right. Vancouver snow is, BC snow is more crystal. It's more ice and water than it is. I mean, it's more ice than it is than Ontario snow. Very different kind of snow. They always say, that, in Vancouver, and I tested the theory, be careful when making snowballs because you can really seriously hurt someone because it sticks together very differently than this stuff does. This guy was obviously in a parking garage when it snowed. Ooh.
Chilly.
It is chilly. So, This was only intended to be a really, really, really fast cast. And we're going to set up a little bit inside in order to talk to you guys while we're eating. Oh, here. You want a cool idea? That is Jeffrey.
Just get bogged down in something.
I think he may have.
Here.
That's a Jeffrey.
Nice kitty.
He is skidding. Hi, Jeffrey. Jeffrey is a delivery bot. And what you do is certain restaurants in the area, you go to that webpage and you find those restaurants, and when you order, this guy delivers it to you. And they've got what, 4 of them, Martin?
There's 10 of them.
There's 10 of them.
One of them, they all have their little license plates. So one says G10. So I'm assuming there's 10 of them.
So we got another one parked over there. But they're run remotely from inside the building.
He knows we're watching.
He does know we're watching. But they're run remotely from inside the building on game controllers, which is super awesome. And yeah, so they can see through the cameras. So they can go between, where the food is coming from to where the food's going to. That would be stolen in Houston.
They're actually quite respected here in Toronto.
Yeah, people give them space, and they got their little flags so you can see them coming. And they're very bright pink. So we have to mask up and get inside, and we'll get back on. Don't worry, another cast is coming soon. Just give us about 15 minutes to get in and settle down. And yeah, we'll get back on air. All right. Bye, everyone.